I'm doing fine, but you may call me Charlie. Hello, and we're back with more BALLXPIT, of course. I guess I didn't harvest last time. I thought I had. Let's do that real quick and then go on to the throwing of balls. Looks like we're trying this guy again. I'm gonna stick with the whole money thing for a little bit. Hopefully to accumulate a decent amount. Man. Is it louder? I don't know why that seems louder than normal. I didn't adjust anything. Turn it down just a smidgy bit, I guess. There we go. Try that out. Anyway, so how's everybody doing? Hope everyone is doing fine. I am doing fine. I don't know. I've been thinking about a bunch of crap, and I came up with the idea recently that stuff that hasn't been done in a long time. I saw just while scrolling shorts on YouTube or whatever, video compilation of a bunch of people after playing different horror games or whatever, and them yelling, sounding like better than voice actors or whatever it was. I don't remember exactly how it went, but I thought about it and like, I haven't yelled in forever, if ever at all. I'm sure I have at some point, but it was a long time ago if I had. And it just seems like a strange thing to have not done. You know, I love watching horror movies. Usually they're older ones and tend not to be all that scary or whatever. But even when they are, I don't yell. I don't scream or whatever. I just kind of, if anything, reel back. So it's like, am I missing out? Should I go in my backyard and just start yelling? I don't know. It's sort of something like hearing from other people, older usually, saying that they haven't jumped. I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, if you don't have a reason to do so, then something like that, it's like, do I even know how? It's been so long since I've yelled, or so long since I've jumped, or so long since I've whatever. Something normal, or you'd say would be mundane, I guess. It's like, I don't even know if that's a thing I'm capable of doing anymore. Anyway. Playing this dude that picks his own crap for you, so I'm not even reading what I'm getting because it honestly doesn't even matter. I think the chalice thing with the blood is the overheal, so that's literally doing nothing since he has no way to heal. I'm kind of hoping he'd pick the valve. Speeding through. Okay, yeah, he always picks the evolution. I believe this one's new to the new update, I think. Sandstorm. Okay, didn't want to read it anyway. Is the sandstorm applying the eye effect, or are they getting blinded or something? Is that what that is? That's not too bad of a fuse, I don't think. Adding bleed to a bunch of stuff in a row, not too bad. Now that I got room, I need to get the leech ball. That's not too bad. I like the magnet. Doing pretty alright for a bunch of random crap, and one of our trinkets isn't even doing anything, so... Doing pretty okay so far. Just gotta make sure none of these guys get too close. I don't hate the brood mother. Doesn't synergize with anything I got going on, but doesn't hurt to have anyway. Oh, and I believe it was last episode I mentioned disliking all sitcoms, and slight correction. I think anyway that you would consider MASH a sitcom, kind of. It's comedy and most of the time. I like it. And it's mainly for the contrast between when it's funny and when it's serious. Because it knows how to do both, and it does both pretty alright. And without the serious part, I feel like I wouldn't personally enjoy it as much. I tend to like stories that are actually stories. Not, comedy for comedy movies. I may have said this last episode, I don't remember. But just like a comedy movie, not my thing. Now, if it's a story that's, told well, and it just so happens to have comedy, that's fine. But like, I just don't care about comedy stuff. Much rather there be a story. Heck, I've even watched. There was a time there where I was just watching a bunch of random stuff on Netflix, and I don't remember what the movie's name was. It was like 3022 or something like that. It was a year in the future, super far out. And the quick about it, story-wise, is astronauts on the space station or something, and the Earth randomly blows up. No explanation. It's not important for the story, and it kind of follows the psychological happenings of the crew members on the ship. And I know that the movie wasn't great, but the concept alone made me like it. And I know that sounds kind of strange, but I don't feel like that has been done before. It may have been, but I haven't seen it. And I don't know. I liked it. I'm gonna turn this down even more. I feel like it's so loud. Now it's too quiet. I'll leave it here. Yeah, but I mean, I liked the movie. It was a psychological horror. It, again, the CGI in it wasn't too great. It wasn't really based in reality or what too much, I don't believe. But I liked it anyway. Simply off of I haven't seen this done before, and the concept alone is interesting enough to me. There's another one, something like that too. It was another horror one. It was I guess saying what I disliked about it, and what I liked about it would be a spoiler. And I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a World War II horror movie. A bunch of American soldiers took refuge in a mansion, and it just so happened to be haunted. Which, interesting idea. I liked that. But spoiler, in case you miraculously find the movie despite me not knowing the name of it off the top of my head. But the twist was these people aren't. It's not World War II. It's like a nightmare someone in a modern day war was having. It was like just like a PTSD response or whatever. And I'm like, that's interesting. I like that. And then the movie wanted to go even further and have it be like a futuristic thing where they were in some kind of cryopods and running in a simulation type stuff, and it was an attempt to help them cope with PTSD. I'm like, okay, you were fine with the first one, but you like doubled down and did it again. I don't know. I feel like the original movie of it just being a World War II, you know, horror movie haunted house type thing was interesting enough. And then the idea of it having being the entire time some kind of PTSD nightmare someone in modern day was having. And then you ruined it, in my opinion, by having it be a modern or like futuristic thing. You could have just left that part out and it would have been a fine movie. But who am I? I'm just a guy who watches them on occasion. Anyway, Skeleton Dude is dead now, as you can see. I think I got two. No, just one. New building for a character. Just try and get them rolling. Oop. Let's see. Rearrange. Well, hold on. I need to see how big it is. No? Is this not a character? Have the ability to banish upgrades when leveling up to 2 times. I can't afford that anyway. Didn't I get... Yeah, I did. Okay. Sure. I'll go ahead and grab this, I guess. And I don't... Do I have enough money? Or should I just move these? I think I'll move some. And then buy more. Nope, that's the wrong button. Can I go back? I can. And then... Oh, right, it has to be built. In that case... Let's move it just over here, I guess. And these are still in, so... Whatever and such. Now let's go. I can't afford to get the other thing, so obviously I'm not going to. Throw the dudes in there. I need a way, and I'm sure I can eventually have resources respawn during the bounce around to make sense of all the time I'm accumulating with the collecting of rocks and stuff. Alright. Poison guy. I should probably read what he does before I go in. they always pierce until they hit a wall. Okay. So this is the effect I quite like to get on any character, and he starts off with it, which is fantastic. I just need to remember not to bounce him off walls first, which I tend to like to do. Oh, and the back wall doesn't count, so I kind of want to bounce it off the... Yeah, to kind of have him stay back there. You gotta hit the top right of a wall. And of course I'm playing this level because I beat it with this character on the first one already. But increased by 20% each bounce. Already... I guess the slow effect is the only part that I would want from this. Let's just do the rubber headband for now. And hope to get something that increases the fire rate. I just feel so much slower. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to take that now that I think about it. Since I'm kind of wanting to... I guess I could just ignore the effect. Which is kind of lame, but... Let's go ahead and pick it up. Great! Just one. We love that. We love only getting one. Left side, I'd rather just take that. Make it a little less bad. Oh, I guess I don't have to... Trying to bounce it around the guy there. I can't just shoot through him. Ooh. Ice is throwing me off. Which I guess is the point. I like that too much not to take it. Hopefully more than one. It's great. I think that's the highest amount of things you can have upgraded there, so. Gosh, there's such a damage spike when you get the valve, whatever it's called, the pressure valve. Feels like you're so much more powerful when that happens, when you get it. And is something making my special balls bigger? They look bigger for some reason. I may not have been paying enough attention to have noticed before. Hey, forgot that you could even do that. Oh, I didn't realize I had both lasers. That I only had the one, and I upgraded it just then, not that I... Okay, let's try and get this guy before too many regular pawns get on the board. Oh boy. Kind of want them to start bouncing a little sooner so they don't pass through so much stuff. Get some level up in. Deal 80% more damage after hitting the back of the field, otherwise damage is reduced by 20. That's good for what he has, but I don't know if I can tank the 20% right now. I want to take it anyway. Kind of wish that there was a couple pawns closer to him so I can get the pressure. Oh, wow. That was rough. Okay. Well, the axe thing didn't make much of a difference there, did it? I was going to die no matter what. That was rough, getting hit by two of them spikes. Let's see here. I need more wood. So I will put, let's see, can I move this? There we go, and then put another tree down. Can't I upgrade these two? So increase the growth rate and wood capacity to 3. Sure. I'll do that a couple times. I have enough wheat stuff going on here that I think I can afford to do that. Alright, they broke through and collected some of that up there. Okay, I have this now. And who is the least? I guess this guy. Wait, is he in there? He is. Okay, now we can move him over here. And I wonder if there's a way to fit more than just this in here. I don't think there is, but I feel like there could be if I did something like this. I don't know if that's actually getting more though. Then have another one here. I have no idea. Anyway. Okay, looks like we're trying out the cohabitants. I remember these ones being pretty interesting. Shoots in, yeah, mirrored directions. I think which should have read it, but I'm pretty sure they do less damage. So they're, you know, nerfing each damage because you're getting twice as many shots out. Every time you're healed. Well, if only I could take both of these at the same time, huh? And I don't even know if, like, healing I take from this without actually having health missing to heal would even affect this. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take this. And then hopefully get the vampire ball later to find out. Hopefully. I know the mirrored part of this gets a little hard to deal with. You know, just knowing where you're shooting wise. I mean, this is too for everything you're doing to not take, right? I do like being able to hit more than one thing at a time, or, you know, shoot 2 different directions, hit 2 different enemies, obviously. I don't know what their hitbox is like. I don't know if arrows can pass between them or not. I don't think I'm going to find out. I'm going to just kind of go for dodging completely, if at all possible. More than one, please. Thank you. Almost the best one. Okay, great. So we can find out here. Just need to try and pay attention and see it actually happen. I don't know. There's a lot of balls going on that I can't tell. Maybe? I doubt it. I feel like you know, you have to actually have health. You have to be damaged in order to actually heal. I think those healing numbers that don't actually do anything don't count towards that. And in that case, maybe I want to get hit. Okay, there we go. And I only heal for 1 each time, so it'll take 5 hits in order to go back up. So I should get 2 to 3 baby balls each time. Okay, I want to get hit again. Someone shoot an arrow at me? You know, whatever, I'll just run into you. Do it. There we go. Feels a bit dumb, but I want to actually utilize the bandage. I do kind of wish that the health orb had a number. Like you can see your max and, I'm going full baby ball here. Your max and current HP, so I know whether or not I need to, I want to know what I'm at. Alright, let's try and do damage to this fellow here. Oh boy, see that's... I'm not taking that. I like it a lot, but I can't take it during a fight. I need to actually be able to hit the guy. Need to actually be able to hit the guy. Oh boy, I am not doing enough here. Please, I got such a build going on right now. I hate doing that, but the other thing I was so much preferred to have taken. Please die. Oh, I guess the healer does, in a way, do damage with the bandage roll. So, that's not too bad. I think I am going to take the wind this time for the slowdown. Okay, I need to actually start doing damage here. I'm going to lose this, I think. That's such a good... Yeah, no. They did! I had such a good go. I got lucky and got all kinds of stuff that synergized with what I was doing. It's not too bad. Eight balls gone. Can I go ahead and upgrade this now? I can. And I will. Oh, right. You have to build it again and actually to upgrade it too. That's fine. Throw them in there, get it done, and then move it again. Sooner we can get a lot of wheat going on. It is called wheat, I think. Yeah, wheat field. Sooner we can get more of those going on, the better off, I think. Could have put that in there earlier, I guess, but that's fine. We can do it for the next one. I'm gonna ignore that for now. Let's do one more run, and then I guess that'll be it for the video. I don't want to try this again. I think it went well until it didn't. Why am I here? I haven't done the first level with them yet. Oh well. That's fine. Kind of just gotta aim ahead of them. It's a little bit wonky, but we are fine. Stone. 40 each time hitting an enemy. I think I am going to take that with their reduced damage. It'd be rather helpful. Okay, let's try to get rid of this big one. Let's try to get rid of that. Okay, thank you. Okay, maybe I need to not do this on this level yet. I feel like they're getting way too close. I'm taking that. They are, in fact, getting way too close. I think I might need to... Yeah. Yeah, it's over already. It's over. Okay, I dodged. Good dodge. Please die. I'm still alive. I'm dead now. Okay, yeah, that was a mistake going to that level. I definitely didn't mean to do that. Oh, I hate to end it on such a crappy ending, but I'm going to, so... Anyway, go to your pantry and or place you keep canned goods in your house and crack open a can of any bean you have and just like a gremlin sit there in the pantry or wherever floor and just eat it with your bare hands. Don't even open the can with a can opener. And if it's got a pull tab, then I guess you can use it if you want to be a weakling. And if not, then you can like peel the bottom off with your bare hands and just eat it. Just eat the can of beans with your bare hands. Anyway, see you later.